Hello everybody and welcome to the next part of Divinity 2 with me, Captain Compromise. What did we do on the last episode? Not a lot. We saved some chicken eggs, or some distressed chickens. Some of them had been turned into void-woken eggs, so we went ahead and killed those. And we've basically just been exploring Driftwood here. We told the children down here that their friend is dead. And Ifan got sent to jail because he was recognised in the town. Why is this a bit framey? Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to shut down some processes. Not that I should have to. Right, you, get out of here. It's, we'll live with it. It'll perk up. It'll perk up. Right, what are we going to do on this episode? We're going to come in here and talk to Master Siva. And see where we need to go from here. But first, boxes. I love a bit of them boxes. Give me stuff. Ooh, that's stuff. And that's more stuff. Alright, let's not fart about. Let's go and get this over with. Siva? Hello? Hello, Elizabeth. No, come here, child.
The Meister's back.
The Meister is back. You're welcome.
She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Okay. Well, I mean, she was just strung up by her wrist, so that doesn't surprise me. You got anything in here for us to steal?
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Oh, lovely.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Lovely.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Sure. What are you going to do about it?
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
Well, my, aren't you the discerning medic?
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Oh, you're going to give me things? What exactly is it that you need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man. God or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on.
Oh, I thought she was going all hipster on me, calling me man. I suspect man.
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
Oh, of course there is. There's always a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales.
Okay.
She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
I want that window. Give me that window.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
We're in no rush here, so I'm just gonna nod along. What do I need to do?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are.
Oh, yay.
Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion.
So she doesn't seem to care that I'm going through her
Kindly
stuff.
remove that painting from the wall.
Kindly remove what painting? That painting? Oh, we'll take them. We'll sell them. Anything we can sell. Can we read this on the floor? We can. Get out of here. Does that do anything for us? It does not. We will read that journal entry momentarily. Want to finish stealing her stuff. Oh, God, I didn't want that. Get out of here, plate. Go on the table where you belong. And we will do as she asks and take this picture. Trades of the Seven Gods. Oh, tails. Idiot. Feats of the Four. I'm just looking to see if these give me anything. He does. That did nothing for us. You need to tidy up around here, Meister. It's not fitting for guests. T is for troll.
What can I do for you?
Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Not to be rude. Let's have a
Now
bath.
is not the time for a
Aww. What a bath. We've been on the road for so long. I need a bath. Right. What was that journal entry? Powerful awakening. We must follow Master Siva's instructions so that we can access her cellar. We must press a hidden button on a wall beneath a mounted painting. Then enter the code that she provides into the hatch that the button reveals. Why can't she do it? Hello?
I pray my instructions will not be too technical. Your talent for following simple instructions. Push the button.
Oh, that's one way of getting out of bed in the morning.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Just literally 5 feet away. Just come and do it.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Okay, so give me the combination.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Woohoo!
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Powerful awakening. We have entered the cellar. Thank you for that oh so important update. My life is forever changed because of it.
Speak to me when you wish to proceed, and try not to break anything in the meantime.
I will not break anything, however I will steal everything. I probably should clear out my inventory at some point of all this crap that we're probably never going to use.
Rooms, weird contraptions. This place is an Arcanist's dream.
Of course it is. I'm following every word you say. Artillery plant scroll. Sell that. Quickly now. Animal scales. Interesting. How much are you worth? It didn't tell me how much it's worth. Unfortunately. Otherwise I would steal it. Chain lightning. Take that. We don't need that because it's actually worth 0. Notes on Godwoken Ascension. Master Siva instructs me to record my research before I conduct any experiments regarding Godwoken Ascension. The ritual itself is quite simple. Place a single piece of black root in the ritual bowl. Draw blood with obsidian lance. Your own is most convenient, obviously. And sprinkle it upon the root. Set the flame to the bowl and its contents. Ensure that you have sufficient sauce. God, speaking is hard. Inhale the resulting smoke. Beyond this point, nothing is known. So, essentially does nothing. The ingredients for this ritual are not rare per se, but may be difficult to procure. I am fortunate that the Meister's source fountain never runs low, so it is simple to gather source. Blackroot, however, is another matter entirely. The root grows in the forests to the northwest of Driftwood. Wouldn't that be... ignore me, I was just about to say wouldn't that be northwest, but it does say northwest. It produces no poison or thorns to guard it, but all manner of creatures stalk those trees. It is wise to quickly grab what one needs and then return. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. I pray that my experiments here pave the way for future scholars, or should I succeed to allow any of the equals of Godwood, allow any to be the equals of Godwoken. I feel like there's a comma missing in that sentence. We have read a book of instructions for the ritual. Yes, need to cut ourselves, mix blood with blackroot, then set it on fire, then inhale the smoke. Right, so do we still need to talk to her? I'm going to take this book, just in case it is important. You have a lot of stuff. Rhymes of the Scribes. Read. Give me them ingredients. Nothing. Okay, we'll take it then. Bottle of swirling mud. Why would you ever want to drink that? This place seems rather complex. Dude. There's also a firestorm grenade. There's another one. On the Source Orbs Part 3. Read. Hey! Epidemic of fire. Right, enough. Let's go and talk to Siva.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
I'm guessing it means I'm divine. Say that it means total responsibility to others.
Just so. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right in injustice. But make no mistake, the divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the void.
Oh, wonderful.
The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
I'm going to hold up my hand. Surely you can use some of the power for yourself.
When you become the divine, there is no more self.
Okay.
For just a moment, her eyes soften as she looks at you.
It is no small thing to ask, but it is your duty.
My duty. My duty.
Without a new divine, Rivellon will die.
Yes, I understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale.
Yes, I have read the book, thank you very much.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way.
Ah, I like that. Laboratory stuff.
Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
Right, where is this bowl? She said there's a bowl.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that her cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Ask if she's ever seen the ritual performed before.
Once, although not by a Godwoken. My assistant did not believe that one had to be chosen by a god to become divine.
She waves a bandaged hand absent-mindedly, wincing slightly.
A headstrong and thoughtless girl, but the experience was... was quite educational.
Was that an intentional cough, or...
From observing her, I gather that the ritual involves inhaling the smoke, a lot of screaming, and a rather sudden death.
Yep, I understand. Let's take the risk.
And putting our faith in you is a risk Rivellon must take. If you need more detailed information about the ritual, see the tome on a plinth by the bookcase. But be quick about it. We do not have much time.
Why do we not have much time? I don't understand. Champion of the Gods. And we actually got another update for this. Master Siva instructed us on how to perform the ritual, yes. From a nearby cabinet. With an obsidian lancet. Okay. Oh, old. Champion of the gods. I learned of a ritual. Yes, we know about the ritual. Gather necessary ingredients. Blackroot, bowl, smoke, inhale, everything. Okay. So. There's the source. We know of the source. Where is the Blackroot? No, please let me zoom. Vial racks, maybe? No, I'll take those regardless. Medium water resistance potion. Empty mug. Is that the mug? That looks like a bowl to me. Oh, sensor. What is this? Pick it up, just in case. What is it? It's actually worth nothing, so get out of here. I don't want tactical. It's all going wrong. Laboratory stuff. Buy a cupboard, she says. There are no cupboards. I am lost. Energy chest. Source orb. Very nice. Take that. Where is this cupboard? Am I just blind? There's a bowl. You can take a bowl. What is this? That is literally just a plant. Pouch. Lid, vial, empty, blah 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 blah. Useless stuff. Why? It's always clicking the wrong button. Seriously, I have no idea where these ingredients are. Like, I've literally searched everywhere. Bottle filled with oil. Oh, wow. Oh, there is one thing I can actually quickly do while we are here. And that is... See, our friend here, Bane, we have a lot of healing potions. And I figured out, finally, what this, what the hell is it? Magical? What these are for. Combine those two. Makes a small poison bottle. Which means... we can use these to heal him. Do 4. Is there not a... oh, come on. There must be a combine all button. But get out of here. I don't care about those. Those arrows. We can make 8 shocking fire arrowheads. Interesting. Food. I'm not opening that because that's gonna... well, I lie. I'm gonna open it, but it's so long that I'm not going to bother. Objects. Runes. Grimoire. Get out of here. I just wanted to come to do pots. Oh, God. Where, oh, where are you? Is it this cupboard?
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Right. You leave the cupboard, and me, I will open the cupboard.
Opening the door...
Look for the materials.
You spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay. So we have the ingredients. We now must carry out the ritual. We need to cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet, then mix the blood with the roots inside the bowl. Then we will have to heat the mix to produce a smoke that we must inhale. Right, I'm hoping we don't just get one chance to do this. So there's the lancet. Ingredients. Ancient bowl. And lance root. So combine with odd. Right. Now, how do we cut ourselves? In miscellaneous, isn't it? Use bloody obsidian lancet. So we will combine this with this. Right, where have you gone? You know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to set these two wares. Because they shouldn't be in here. I don't understand why they're ingredients. Not really. Get out of here. Right. I guess we drop it on the floor. And then we turn this on. And then we go and inhale the smoke.
Smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes into your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Surely that can't be a bad experience. Oh, hello, we're here again. Master Siva's ritual was a success. The Hall of Echoes was revealed once more. Come on then. Let's go. Let's go. No idea where I'm going. I guess I'm just following this path. Hello, oh, it's me. Why am I a human man? I'm not a human man. I'm a dwarf man. What is this wizardry?
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
Come closer, so that you may see me, as I truly am.
Step closer? Of course we're going to step closer. We're not going to run away, are we?
Look me.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
I accidentally pressed the button. No.
Blind eyes shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
You learnt Spirit Vision. Cast this spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Oh my god, that means there's going to be so many more people to talk to. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. God damn it. Here we go, here we go. More bloody inventory management. Get out of here. I don't want scrolls. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be with me. Get out of here. I will go to my inventory if I need to use any of these. Right, Spirit Vision.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Duna in all his spectral glory.
Hello, Duna, again.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return.
Okay.
Your God-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Is he trying to extort me?
Duna nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
You just stole my sauce.
Ah, yes, just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Dying? Worriedly asking what's happening.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Say that you won't stand for this. There must be a way to save him still.
To save us both, as a matter of fact.
That would be nice. I'm not just in it to save you. I want to live as well.
You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
The Well of Ascension? They once heard of an old storyteller speak of it as the birthplace of the gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen.
Interesting.
That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Tell him not to worry. To lose is a complete abstract to you.
I know. Or did you think I chose you for your sturdy frame alone?
I'll take that as a compliment.
One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes.
And what are the stakes?
The Void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it.
How do you take a pool of source?
Only he who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom. This world's liberator.
Wonder what will happen to the other gods if you do this.
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you or be undone.
Ooh, does that include you? Dude, you've got like no health. I could cure you in maybe 2 to maybe 3 hits.
But of course, that is what they are saying to their own Godwoken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
That's right.
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands.
Oh, how lovely. I get to kill gods.
But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Tell him you're quite convinced and ask where you can find the Well of Ascension.
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you, but not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
That sounds nice. Yes. Say that if you're to become a master of the Source, surely there is no better tutor than himself.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received.
Oh, he's a charitable man.
We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn.
That sounds cool. You know, I like the idea of going to meet different masters to learn spells.
So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source.
Like a martial artist going to different senseis to learn different skills. Sounds kind of cool.
Once you have, you may return to me here.
Ooh, interesting. We'll go with this. Before you go, ask what it is he did to your eyes.
Something that will make you understand that for a god there is precious little difference between the living and the dead.
Hold up. So he says there's very little difference between the living and the dead, and yet he's worried about dying himself. But you're a god. You shouldn't have to care about dying.
Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is. Immortally so.
Okay.
You have the vision of a god now, eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them.
That's a big word.
Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Say you'd have thought he's a master of the source.
And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself.
I'm not going to be an arsehole. I'm not going to say I'll do what I want. We'll leave.
Best of luck, my champion.
Champion of the gods. And the wrecked caravan. We have gained spirit vision. If any spirits linger at the site of the wrecked caravan, then we might be able to speak to them and learn more about what happened. That sounds cool. Oh god, here we go. I performed the ritual and was transported into the Hall of Echoes, where I met my god. I was told that the void is growing ever stronger. My god sought refuge within my soul and gifted me with spirit vision, the ability to see and communicate with spirits who linger on in the world. My source powers remain underdeveloped, however. I must find some powerful sorcerers who can help me to increase my mastery. Only then can I claim the powers of the divinity at the Well of Ascension. So we're going on an adventure. So, back to the smoke.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
What do you mean cast spirit vision regularly to find them? I don't have enough source. What I mean is there's not enough source in the world for me to do that.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
Thanks, I guess.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
She trying to lick me?
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Yeah, I'm going to tell her, ignore the burning in your lungs and quickly explain what happened. Your god hiding within you, your new power, and the masters of source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her in surprise. She doesn't know what you have to do next.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer.
I'm pretty sure I just told you I need to find masters of source, you crony!
The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source.
Oh, so you're actually cured. You're a successful case of the curing.
Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turn into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain.
Okay.
Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Wait. Ask if she's really telling you that you need to go and train under evil sorcerers.
You will not be there long, I assure you. There is only so much you can glean from a twisted mind.
Evidently.
However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
Oh, is she dying? I think she might be dying.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
I'm gonna be nice. You can't hide the concern on your face. She doesn't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention.
Oh my god, let me help you, woman.
Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell.
Yes, I get it.
Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters. On finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Ask where I can find these masters.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time. And I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
Okay then.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Okay, say that you'll be back as soon as possible. Alright, let's talk to this ghost.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me.
Ask why she risked such a thing if she was aware of the dangers.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Cool story, bro. Okay, another update. Meister Siva has told us we must learn other aspects of source usage. There are only a few sorcerers who can teach this. The Magisters have records of them at their barracks nearby. We must get this information and track down the sorcerers who can tutor us. Okay, interesting. But before we do any of that, I'm going to go back to that that caravan site, the wrecked caravan. And we're going to use our new power to see if there's anyone there who can tell us what happened. A bit of a trudge, but why? Guys, come on. Come on, don't do this. It's up the stairs. Follow me. It's your job. Ooh. Oh, God. Here we go, here we go. Why can I not link? Link. The target is too far away. No? Oh, God. Literally outside the door. There we go, there we go. Back down the hatch. I'm going to take the ritual bowl just because I'm a hoarder. I like to hoard things. And you never know, it could become important somewhere down the line, maybe? I don't know. We're just going with it. Oh. Where the hell is that fishbone? It is buried underneath the ground. It is underground. Who would bury a fish here? Right. Back to the front. Ooh. Alright, that's where the chickens are. Why is there so much blood everywhere? Someone killed the chickens. And look at this weather difference. Inside, nice and sunny. Outside, and it is pissing it down. Oh no! Oh no! What happened? What happened to the chickens? A voidling chick has hatched from the egg. It doesn't appear to be hostile towards us. Let's talk to it. Why though? But you killed everyone. Counting your chicken. The voidling chick is following us around. It seems to think that one of us is its mother. Oh, God. What? Is this going to be like another situation like with the cat? We're going to get into a fight and someone's immediately going to kill it. Does this mean we're going to have to go back to where we found it? I kind of feel like that may be the case. Right, we will come down here and use our spirit vision. Hello!
Doubled over in agony, the shivering Magister spirit mumbles to himself, tightly clutching 3 golden stalks in one fist. Noting the attention, he straightens, revealing insignia spelling Kinnet, and a jagged wound spilling his innards upon the ground. He reaches a ghostly hand into your chest and squeezes your heart.
Hey, stop that! Allow his touch, sense his source pumping through your heart.
You become Kinnet, his memories flooding over you and replacing your own. Warmth, comfort. You are Kinnet, playing cards with your mates in a cozy barracks. You stagger to tipsy attention as a white-clad Magister commands that one of your troop seek a lost caravan. It's a one-man job, a job no man wants. Your sly-eyed troop leader holds out straws to you and the others. Who will investigate?
I guess it really doesn't matter. I've no way of knowing which one's the short straw. I'm just going to go with the left one.
You feel the short straw and hear them shout, Kinnet! You know what that means. A lonely traipse in the cold dark. You dawdle and grumble all the way, sobering as you find the overturned caravan. Massacre. Your lantern reveals ravaged corpses in every direction. Inhaling sharply, you smell a thick black stench you remember secondhand from the few void-woken corpses your troops have found.
Raise your lantern, Kinnet's lantern, to examine the bodies. Who are the dead?
No. Kinnet's tears fall from your eyes as you recognize his beloved weapon master, lifeless. A dark thicket rustles to your left. A claw rakes savage stripes across your guts. As Kinnet dies, all goes black. Staggering back from Kinnet's deathly grasp, only your own blood now pumps through your heart. With your living eyes, you see him trembling in front of you, desperately holding out 3 straws.
Reach out with compassion. Take the shortest straw from Kinnet's shaking hands.
As you pluck the short straw from his hands, Kinnet weeps with relief. His wound disappears in turn, and he's restored to the model image of a strapping young soldier.
Oh, how nice for him.
He looks around, then looks at you, and then he smiles. Smiling broadly, Kinnet fades away.
Goodbye, Kinnet. Let's talk to these two.
No match for Magister.
The spirits of a Magister and a dwarf are locked in ethereal combat. Their vicious blows make no impact, yet they struggle on. Mid-snarl, the dwarf spies your presence and staggers back to address you.
Ha! I like that. In the middle of a fight, he can't hit me. Hey, how's it going?
Sorcerer! You must hate the Reds as much as I do, eh?
Nod, you're certainly no friend of Magister's.
Rightly so. Reds had sorcerers locked up tight in that caravan, and you know where they were sending them. You look like you've been there yourself.
The Magister lunges for the dwarf, his exasperation clear.
Anna, you saw it with your own eyes. You know sorcerers lure Voidwoken, and you know we'd all still be alive if you hadn't attacked our caravan.
Say you're pleased to know that dwarves in this area are so fond of sorcerers.
Not to flip your flops or nothing,
Ah.
but 'tis more that my boss Lohar is against Magisters than for sorcerers, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
The Magister snorts in disdain.
Loha, I should have known. Sorcerer, if you want to stay alive around these parts, you'll stay far, far away from that walking vermin. Though, on the other hand, maybe you should go stand near him. Maybe the Voidwoken could take him out where we failed. Ha!
Nah, I'm not afraid of the Voidwoken. Ask where you'd find this Lohar. Were you so inclined to pay him a visit?
The dwarf eyes you steadily and silently, his mouth a straight line, and his eyes like marbles of steel. The Magister shrugs.
Well, if I knew that, we'd have taken him out long ago. All I can say is he's somewhere in Driftwood, and everything he touches turns into annihilation.
Say that you don't see any sorcerer bodies. Where are they?
Before it all, Voidwoken stole the sorcerers along the cliffs, headed for Seven knows where.
Okay. Looks like we're taking our leave. The wrecked caravan. We learned that dwarves attacked the Magister caravan which had been transporting captive sorcerers. Right, okay, is there anybody else? Hello, cow. Talk to the cow.
The bull lazily chews non-existent card. It registers your presence.
Well,
Well.
guess I should have seen that coming.
Ha. Ask it what it should have seen coming.
Dying, of course. As soon as they sent me pulling that there wagon, I should have known this was how things was going to end. Of course, I can see the future, and I did see this, but I honestly thought I was sleeping.
Offer your condolences.
That's nice of you. It's not so bad so far. I sure don't miss pulling wagons.
This is a nice bull. I like this bull. Ask him if he can see our future.
Sure you want to know?
Yes, I want to know my future.
Alright. Here is your future.
The bull shakes itself, swallows the card, clears its throat.
You're gonna die.
Ask when.
Let me think about that now too. Yeah. Okay. Right. Here we go. Soon.
That doesn't sound good.
Maybe.
The bull shrugs.
Here. I don't suppose you could do me a favour and unhitch this here harness so as I can make my way to the Field of Echoes.
Of course, friend. I'm going to unhitch the bull's ghostly harness.
The bull nods its thanks and gently fades away.
I knew you'd say yes.
Of course you did, mate. Alright, let's try and talk to these again, see if we can do
The
anything.
Magister and a dwarf are locked in a
Yes,
thick-
yes.
Sorcerer, you must hate the Reds as much as
Oh,
I do.
God.
Rightly
The Magister
Anha, you
Alright, let's leave. There's nothing new here to talk about, so we'll just... Oh, no, we don't want to go that way yet. We're going to go back up to where we found this egg. Oh, dude, does this not cost sauce? It doesn't cost sauce. This I did not know. Alright, let's use it here and see if we can talk to any of the dead chickens. Yes, we can. Hello, Big Marge.
Monster, monster! Poor little Peeper. Poor little monster Peeper, baby. There's only one way. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Papa!
Ask about this papa. Does she mean Peeper's father?
Yes, yes, yes! He wanders. He roosts. But he is special. He can help Peeper. Can keep him safe.
Tell her Peeper won't stop following you. It seems to think you're its mother.
Then you'd better be the best mama you can be. Care for Peeper and stroke him and bring him straight to his papa.
Ask if we shouldn't put the chick out of its misery.
What? No! Peeper's still just a baby, and Papa can help.
Okay, we've got to find Papa then. We learned that the chick's father, a special rooster, might be able to help the chick. Yes, but where is it? Do we have anything on our map? No. Wrecker's Cave, Magic... Oh, Magic Rooster. That might be the... Or is that a pub? That might be a pub. Gareth's Family Farm, Memorial of Heroes of Black Pits. Right. Well, we are going to go back into Driftwood. No, actually, no, we're not. Ignore me. We're going to go back up to where we found the egg. Come on, quickly now. I mean, this seems useful, but I'd kind of prefer if it was just on all the time. No, there doesn't seem to be anything here. So now we will go back to Driftwood. Oh, actually, let's come up here first. See if any of these dead people can talk. Hello! Spirit of Magister Zuran.
The shimmering
Zuzan.
ghost of a lizard magister turns her gaze upon you. She holds your stare, boring into your mind, searching the blacks of your eyes for the secrets of your soul. But in so doing, she shows you hers.
Step into her memories.
You are Zuzan, a young lizard magister, devoted to the Order. More than this, you are in love with a comrade, a human man of wit and kindness and sweet disposition, who goes by the name of Boris.
Haha. We killed him. Remember meeting a Magister Boris in Fort Joy. Remember that he's dead.
The confusion in her
Why did we
eyes
just
quickly
level?
turns to empty, desperate, desolate sadness. She bows her head, as if this is the end. The last shred of what she thought was real has now gone. She takes one last wander through her memories. You are Zuzan once more. Alexander dies. Worse, your human comrades look at you askance, as if his murder was your fault. Even Boris turns against you. When he's posted to Fort Joy, he does not say goodbye.
That's sad.
Your heart is broken.
Hide your own memories of Alexander and Boris and allow hers to continue.
Posted to the graveyard shift in the dark of night on the outskirts of town, you do your duty diligently. But your heart is no longer in it. So when you catch a couple of young sorcerers fleeing Raymond's net, you see how deeply in love they are. You do not turn them in. You help them to escape. But in the morning, they are caught and under torture give you up. They go to Fort Joy. You are hanged right here. She bows her head, ready to depart, and she fades away.
Goodbye, dead Magister. Counting your chicken. Is that... What? Oh. I think I know what happened here. Counting your chickens. Where is counting your chickens? What? Where has it gone? It's gone. Dialogues. No. Where has it gone? I'm so confused. Counting your chickens. The voidling chick is dead. Yeah, I told you. What did I tell you? Where did it die? I actually have no idea where it died. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Why? Oh, I'm going to have to use this everywhere now, aren't I? No one here.
Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
Back to Driftwood. See if there are any dead people here. We should probably go back down to the shore where we met that shark who ate the boy. No doubt there may be someone there. Well, the boy, more more to the meaning, that we can talk to, perhaps. Oh, fucking, here you are. I thought you disappeared. Let's talk to Magister Julian.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You, the supposed source hunter. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Noble insists he quits blabbering. Such behaviour doesn't suit a man of his stature.
A man of stature wouldn't be moored on a dock with no one but dead fish for company. But here I am and here you are. So, to business.
What an arsehole.
Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Yes I did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened?
I'm going to protect the dwarves. Actually, I'm going to tell him that there's dead magisters, sorcerers and dwarves.
Dwarves? The pox on those bearded devils.
Do you mind? Mind your language.
That old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ship sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed.
I should have gone with the Void Woken thing.
Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Where do I start looking?
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen. It may be interesting to have a word with him, find out what he's up to. But where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the east of Driftwood.
Okay.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Ask why Raymond and he suspect the dwarves to be the culprits.
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
Probably know enough for now.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence.
You have money. You have no money. We did get an update though. The wrecked caravan and the Law of Order. So, let's start with the Law of the Order. Master Julian has tasked us with investigating the dwarf Lohar's involvement in the suspicious events happening around Driftwood. He suspects there's a base of operation in the Reaper's Bluffs, where he hopes to find evidence of his working for the Dwarven Queen. The wrecked caravan has been closed. We told him that the caravan was destroyed by a Voidwoken. The Magisters suspect that dwarves may have deliberately used Source in order to cause the attack. Fair enough. How do we get... Wow, this is a big place. And there's poison everywhere. Right, let's use this again. See if there's anyone interesting to talk to. Anyone in the square? Does not look like there are any dead people in the square. Let's sell our wares that we're carrying around because they're taking up... Because they're taking up space. We still need to get more money. This is kind of getting to be a joke now because we can't buy any new equipment. And we leveled up, of course, which I completely forgot about. So plus 4, 17. We have an extra space. I was an idiot to learn this skill because we can't actually use it. Oh, I can't use that either. Why do I buy these skills that I can't use? Anyway, we will put a point into strength and another point into dexterity, constitution. Two-handed leadership, retribution, geomancer, necromancer. So we have 4. We'll give us another point into two-handed. We have a civil point to spend. Who is the best at bartering? Oh god, I totally forgot that Ifan was in jail. I'm gonna start putting points into persuasion, I think. Give us a better attitude towards us. Bane! Plus 5 from gear, that's crazy. We have 1 skill point allowed, should we say. So I'm going to give you another point in memory and another point into intelligence. You, Hurricane +2, +1, +1. I'm going to give you another point in perseverance. And give you a point in telekinesis. So you can move objects if you find yourself on your own.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
17, 17. What's yours like? You have room for one more skill. So, strength, constitution. Whew. Wow. That's good. I'm going to give you another point into warfare for now, just to keep your damage up. And you have a good bartering skill, so I kind of might want to put that in there. Start putting points into Lucky Charm. Oh, wrong button. Right. Ifan has leveled as well. That's good. It means he still gets experience when he's not with us. Wits and finesse. We'll put a point into retribution, and we're going to give you another point in bartering. You can be our barterer. That's even a word. However, that's going to do it for this episode. It was a bit of a slower one, basically just going backwards and forwards with our new skill, seeing the dead. But yeah, it was kind of cool that we got that skill in the first place. I guess next time we're going to go and talk to Lothar, perhaps. I mean, it still seems like we've got quite a bit of this to explore. We will get that done post-haste. Oh, sorry, this is the Magister's Barracks. I thought this was where Lohar... what's his name? Lohar. Where Lohar was. But we do still have to explore all of this area down here as well, as we haven't been here. I haven't really decided where we're going to go next. Maybe the Black Pits, maybe Wrecker's Cave. We will decide once we have returned. However, for now, as I say, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And there'll be a new episode up tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching.